7 minutes or less. I thought I would share with you just a little testimony. Uh, I shared some of this not long ago, but I wanted to bring out this little portion that I felt prompted to the other day. So I started writing when I was 26, 27, 1996. I had a dream, and after I had the dream, I felt compelled to write it down. And immediately following, I felt prompted to share it with whoever I knew via email. There wasn't very many people had email in 96. So 15, 25 people. And from that, my list grew greatly, and I received a lot of affirmation and encouragement in the effort of writing and sharing what the Lord was dealing with me about. So we're coming up on 30 years of kind of the outflow of that. And in that time, I have written approaching 4,000 different blog posts, articles, emails in that period of time. But at some point, the very early part of this, probably 98, I really began to struggle with my motivation because I really got a lot of encouraging feedback. And I was struggling with my motivation. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to do this just so people pat me on the back. And I told the Lord, I'm not going to write anymore until you give me some type of confirmation. And so I went 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And I went to a prayer meeting, a prayer and fasting meeting. I flew to Annapolis, Maryland, and when I got there, I didn't know anyone. I had some friends that were supposed to go, but they backed out at the last minute. And so a man that I did not know came up to me after one of the seasons of prayer and service, and he began to minister to me, and he prophesied to me. He didn't know me from Adam, and he began to give me a message from the Lord. And through him, the Lord said to me, I've put in your hand the pen of a ready writer. And many things were said there that were greatly encouraging. But one of the things that stood out to me was the things that I would write would become as a mountain seen from every nation in the world. And with many other words. And at the conclusion of that moment of receiving a prophetic word, and that prayer meeting as a whole, I went home with a kind of a mindset. God has this for me to do. I'm not going to worry about what I think my motivation is or what other people may think my motivation is. I believe the Lord has given me this to do. And 2004, 2005, so about 7, 8 years later, I had moved to Clinton, and at that time, I had discovered that our website had the ability to show us our traffic, where it was coming from. And I remember this. It was very late at night, maybe early in the morning. I was kind of looking at the stats. And over a short period of time, about 135 countries had trafficked, had seen our site and the things I had posted there, my writing. And I remember I just had this epiphany. This is the fulfillment of what the Lord said to me. That in that period of time I had written, much like you have been receiving it lately. I've been writing every day for the month of January. I haven't done it quite that consistently, but I've been pretty consistent through time. And it's like I broke down weeping because what the Lord told me. I never imagined. I mean, I pictured being an author, selling books, and people all over the world would read my books. I didn't know what it would mean. I didn't know the technology and all those things would unfold to that point that people literally from all over the world would read the things I feel the Lord has given me. And now we're 27, 28 years past 1996. Today is 2024. I have seen that fulfilled over and over and over again. The other day I was looking at my site that I've used from 2006, 10 years after I started, to the beginning of 2023. And I've had upwards of 2 million readers, literally every country in the world reads on my site. And most of the countries in the world read on my site every week, every month. And so I just want to encourage you. We should do what the Lord puts in our heart to do. And when the Lord gives you confirmation, I want you to do this. Don't question, don't doubt, don't worry about what the naysayers say. Do what the Lord puts in your heart. Because in the end, if just one person is blessed by your obedience, that should be enough. So that's my thoughts today. God can send you words of encouragement to help you to continue doing what He's put in your heart to do. And this little video effort I've got going on, I feel like the Lord put it in my heart, and I don't need a prophetic word to tell me that I need to do this. I have learned the voice of God, and I know people probably criticize it. Maybe I say my words wrong. Maybe I look goofy. Whatever. I'm sure that I do. But the Lord put it in my heart. So this is why I'm doing it. I hope it blesses you. Subscribe to my Substack. If you live in the Jackson area, Mississippi, come and worship with us. We are on the corner of Highway 18, Spring Ridge Road, in the Jackson metro area, and we'd love to have you worship with us. God bless you.